It's so sad that this is one of those videos where I realize that it can most likely only be beneficial for women. But where possible, I'll try to also accommodate men, okay? Because with this, it's not one of those things which I just sit down or I try to want to analyze. There are some things that I feel like I say them better when I just speak from the heart rather than just have a long list on naming. And I just try to be reasonable, as if like maybe I'm talking to a friend. And by the way, you're watching me from for the first time. I'm Ishmael, and welcome to today's video. So listen, yes, even men can watch this. Okay, try to watch. Maybe you can get something. So I want to talk about the listen. When you have somebody, you must be. There are things that you must watch out for or observe for someone who is really into you as a woman, okay? And I got to realize no matter, even if sometimes we try to wanna shortcut, you feel like maybe it's difficult. Yes, I believe there are things that people they over how do I say, the criteria that you create in order to accept somebody as a suitable possible future spouse or not. There are some of the things that you find that your list or your requirements, your demands, they are too high. Like I was watching this other lady in this other program, in which this other lady, she was describing the kind of a man that she wants. So this lady, she it's like a program where they hook up single people with other people, so they make you meet someone on some sort of a blind date. So this lady, I observed her, she described almost someone who's perfect, someone who has a luxurious car, someone who has money, someone who has what else did she describe? Yeah, some things along those lines. But then with her, if you would look at her like, oh, this lady, she's totally like, I'm sorry to use this word, but a mess. You can just tell she does not take care of her health. You can just tell that I think she didn't even finish school. You can just tell that. I remember that one of the guys that she met even complained, well, like someone who's didn't finish school is busy telling me that I'm supposed to be driving a convertible car and I'm supposed to be having money and I'm supposed to be, and she does also go partying. So you see, like she has every negativity that you can think of, but she wants something good, but she does not want to be good for somebody. So yeah, I want to talk. I'm trying to make you realize that there are some things that you created, that these are the things that I want to see from somebody. And tell me, how are the odds, like, or the chances that any guy or any man who's so loaded financially, who has everything together, to go for someone like her who totally does not bring anything to the table? let let alone, like, we talk about like things like her physique, like her health. You can just tell she's just anyhow, she goes partying. Someone, or I believe a man also wants somebody whom, or anybody, you want someone whom you feel like, yes, at least I scored a jackpot with this lady, okay? So but then, now to not prolong what I'm saying, there are things that, without a shadow of a doubt, that are reasonable. And these things, if you are to find these features on somebody, then without a shadow of a doubt, this is someone to put in the bag. Sometimes that person you have scored, you are so fortunate, that is the right person to be with, without a doubt. Hence, in this video, I looked at it and I was like, let me look at the most reasonable things and things which are common, but people, some way, somehow, especially women, they tend to overlook. Listen, one thing you might have heard in the past is that if a man knows, he knows. From the first day, in fact, I think this is almost installed in every man. When we look at a woman, we are visual creatures. Okay? Men are visual creatures. That's why you will hear, if you can hear a man saying, looking at a very beautiful lady and say, I would marry that. At that moment, he means it. And of course, it's not like he was gonna marry her, because sometimes the thing that changes his mind is like the more he moves closer to her, he start to see a character and all, he starts to have second thought that nah, but this is not worth it. But because of he's not yet used to that beauty, those looks, he's now picturing everything like that. So listen, A man knows whom he wants to marry from the first day. So don't be surprised you bump into a man and from the get-go, you observe him. Already it's kind of like talking about the future with you. He's talking about a marriage, a possible marriage with you. Okay? It's because it's a good sign that with you, he's not seeing just a new woman he just wants to play with, but he was someone that he wants to commit to long term. So that is one of the features to look out for. Observe that. If a man he does not, it's not like, of course, I'm not saying that 100% if a man from the get go does not talk about marriage, you won't end up getting married. No, but I'm saying these are the signs that you find that most women, when they see this, some they feel like someone is rushing so much, they get to be scared. It's easy that you easily lose interest and feel like, maybe it's not the one. Oh no, this guy, oh, it's too much. Oh no, 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 I can't. No. So those are normal things to look out for, and someone you could actually just at least give a chance. Okay. And another one is this: when you look at the men, like I've had this is common. I didn't know, but I've had the women also complaining that most women are not so used to good guys. They are now used to bad guys who hate them to an extent that if a good man comes, they start being good to her and acting all. It's almost like women now they become more scared of that such a man that no, he must be up to something. No, why is this? Is he so kind? No, he wants me to drop my guard. And somehow it chases some women away. But listen, yes, I know that some men who behave like that, especially guys who are loaded. Some they start to buy women things so that he can just sleep with them. And once he does that, he runs away. But I think this one can be easy to know or to differentiate because as a Christian, you've been someone you know you're not supposed to be sleeping together before you until you are married. Okay, you're not supposed to be sleeping together outside marriage. So of course, such a person, if he's already doing things for you, nice things, and you've already agreed that sleeping together until you're married, then there is nothing major to be scared of because obviously he's not trying to bribe you into bed. You already made it clear that you are not thinking of that. And of course, some they might think they maybe at that as time goes on, you're gonna warm up, but make sure you make it clear and make sure you don't drop your guard. Hallelujah. So make sure you be careful of that. So listen, finally, I think I'm just gonna make you like realize something. When a man like really is into you, one thing for sure, he will know that he wants to marry you. He will get serious from the get-go. Even when you check his track record, please observe more carefully on why he left the previous partner. And listen, one thing you must note, almost everybody, they never say the crazy thing that they also did. They like mentioning also that we separated while they were actually the ones at fault. Most of the things you begin to notice when you are with those people and then be like, no wonder why it ended. Most people, they won't tell you where they messed up. So whenever someone tells you why the previous relationship didn't work out, listen to what if they ever admit that maybe at some level they were wrong or to try to wanna show you that they tried to also wanna see if they were wrong somewhere and they were honestly not, But if someone just blames on the ex only 100%, something is wrong there. And if someone has a reputation of always leaving people unnecessarily, always blaming, that is someone who, even if they be with you, they can also eventually leave you. So all in all, look at also the character. Those boring men, good guys actually, they are boring. One thing you must note. That's how women actually observe them. But I think if they are to bump into a serious godly woman, they can't be boring. But a man who seems to, and boring in terms, I'm not talking about he does not talk, no. But their life is boring in terms of they don't go partying, they don't do wicked stuff. They are straightforward. They are good. They care. Like when you see something's wrong with you, they jump quickly. Those are the men that honestly are rare to find. And sometimes when you find them, you might take them for granted. And those are the men who would really take care of you. You realize, and most important, that he's a Christian, then jackpot, and he really, really fears the Lord. Then that's jackpot. And just allow me to wrap this video here, okay? If you watched this video to the very end, just comment with, I will observe the signs. Hallelujah. I will observe the signs. Their moves and stuff, okay? I will observe the signs. And a quick announcement is Friday, the 8th of April. It's my birthday, so I will be going live with you. Right now, I'm not so sure on what time because I might possibly go and celebrate it somewhere. But one thing that I will do is to come back and go live and talk to you for at least an hour or so. Okay, so if you feel generous, you feel like the Lord, your heart is open enough, you feel like doing something nice, feel free. You can just check the description of my video below, check for my details. And if you want to know more details, or if maybe you want to send something like straight, you can just email me. Even if you send something and you just want to confirm what I received, just email me. I will definitely, without fail, respond to you. I will make it a point. I prioritize those emails from this week. Hallelujah. And of course, that's all I had. Bye.